But like in terms of consuming material, I consume a lot of audio. I make a lot of notes as well. I'm constantly making notes about everything that I'm consuming, and then thinking about where the ideas connect together within the notes that I made. And for me, it's knowledge building. And then this becomes articles, which become books eventually. And it's sort of, I try to create logical coded thought so that there's some system which makes sense to me at least. And I don't think we we can just learn and learn and learn and learn and still not learn everything. I mean that's wild. I mean, and from that perspective, how important is education? How important is the race if you're not going to get to the end of the race?
Mm.
Right? How important is learning if you're never going to be able to learn everything? Well, you have to learn something. Yeah, okay, well don't be stupid. But stupidity is more about making the wrong choices from the wrong information. And you can have a hell of a lot of wrong information. Right? Mainline history books are full of pseudo facts, right? That stuff that is easy to digest but is playing with the truth to a certain extent.
And it's somebody's opinion about what happened.
History is written by the winners, right? Who are always right. So, certain groups of people won the First World War, the Second World War, and they get to write the history books to prove that they were right with everything that they did. And we a lot of the time have no choice but to believe them because it's hard to find contrary information, but it does exist. It takes effort to find it, and most people are not prepared to put in the work or the time to discover the truth. It's too much of a challenge, or they're too confused already. It's hard, or even when we research, I think that truth is something which always has to be within our own minds reinvented, because as we grow and we learn more, we have to we have to update what we know. If the information that we have is that something is good, then we believe that it's good until we get information that is not good, and then we got to change what it is that we know. So, well, I mean, within 24 hours, our brain puts to one side 80% of our experience, and so we don't forget everything. Our brain just sidelines certain levels of information, which is maybe a question of capacity, maybe a question of ability, maybe a question of something as crazy as that our thoughts are not contained within our head, maybe. Our brain is in our head, but where are our thoughts? You can't point to something which is non-physical and expect people to understand or comprehend, or that's not accessible through the human senses. Although we've built machines that can read more things than we can read, but we still have to read the machines. So we're trapped in this perpetual cycle where we can't fully develop as much as we would like to. Crazy.